Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Britt, creator of the StyleShaker, your guide to green beauty. I'm back with another product review. I know, shocking. Today I will be testing the Fitglow Beauty lip serum. Everyone's kind of found me either on Instagram or here, and you guys were like, is it worth it? Is it good? Do you like it? Is it clean? So many good questions, and now I'm gonna answer them. Let's get into it. Heads up, if you're going from toxic to non-toxic and have no clue where to start, check out my free green beauty guide back on the website. It's the one pager I wish I had when I first started out. In the meantime, don't forget to like this video and make sure you subscribe so you never miss another one. The Fitglow Beauty Lip Serum. I have it in color Gospel. This is $42. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you a little bit more, but I just wanted to prepare you for that crazy price point. This lip serum goes beyond just adding color and hydration to lips. The plant-based gloss serum gently plumps without irritation. It has a bunch of fun, delicious ingredients that supposedly are able to help do that. They also help to diminish fine lines and leave your lips full and soft, or so they say. This is gluten-free, non-GMO, comes in a variety of colors, and like I said before, $42 price point. So this is a serum. It does other things besides just coloring and hydrating. Okay, let's get into the review. Like, do I think it actually plumped? Do I think it actually worked? Would I pay for this again? Here we go. First things first, I always go through this list, which is the most commonly asked questions out there. I call it my scorecard, and there's just a few of them. So I'm starting off with, is this clean? And by clean, I usually refer to what I like to call the rule of three. It's a loose rule, details below. That was my sort of North Star as I was going along this green beauty journey, so there you go. Yeah. Totally clean, passes the test, has a great list of ingredients, and that's really all I have to say about that. Next, how is the color payoff here? Well, this is a gloss, so I'm not looking for something that's super duper saturated. And again, I got that Gospel color. It's this really pretty mauve-y kind of rose color, and I'm wearing it right now, and I think that the payoff is just what I would have expected and what I wanted from this. So for me, that scored really well. Right, next up, let's talk about how long this lasts. Because it is a gloss, I found it to not last as long as I would have liked. It could just be because I drink a ton of water every day, and so I'm constantly rubbing it off on my water bottle. And there's like Starbucks cups, and so don't necessarily blame it on the formula. I think when you're signing up for a gloss, most glosses that aren't matte or stains or things like that, then you're also, in my opinion, signing up for something that will last for a certain amount of time. It shouldn't just immediately disappear or evaporate, and this doesn't do that, but it's gonna rub off a little bit sooner than later. So it's not something you put on the beginning of the day and it lasts for 12 hours. This is not one of those 12-hour long things. Kind of comes off a little sooner than I would have maybe wanted, but I also think that's because the formula is very lightweight. Talk about that in a second. There you go. Does it actually follow through on the promises of plumping? I think it plumps a little bit. I've done the whole magnification thing. I can show you a before without anything on, and then I can show you an after with the serum on, and you'll see a little bit of an exaggeration. It's really not not going for the Kylie lip, even though she's not doing that really so much anymore. Whatever, I don't know why I know that. Does it plump? A little bit. Would I buy it for plumping? No. Is it a nice to have? Yeah. Does it hydrate and moisturize? Very well, actually. I didn't find the consistency of this to be at all tacky. It doesn't feel heavy. It feels very lightweight. Overall texture, this really does glide on nicely, and it does give you that glossy sheen. So it has the doe foot applicator, easy. It doesn't clump. It doesn't run around the container at all. It's really thoughtful packaging based off of everything else that I've tried, and it goes on like a gloss, but again, it's not thick, which is kind of great because I rarely find that. And finally, the scent. There's vanilla extract in here, and I love vanilla. Anything vanilla I'm gonna like. If you don't like vanilla, PS, it's in here, so you're not gonna like it. Now, who do I think this is best for? Well, first of all, you have to be okay with spending that amount of money on a lip gloss. $42 for some people is just ridiculous. For others, it's totally fine. It's a very personal thing, budget, lifestyle, all the rest of it. I don't want to infuse too much of my opinion here. I will get to that in a minute, but I won't be talking about that price. So I digress. The other person who would want to buy this is somebody who's looking for a lip gloss that is a little lighter, a bit more everyday in color and hue. It's a more subtle kind of flush, but it's definitely there. It's not like you can't see it. You don't want that sticky tackiness. I still think the wind test, like if your hair blows or if you're in front of a fan, it'll stick. I mean, that's gonna happen. Not that goopy, thick kind of like, ugh. This is really for the people, like, I get it. I try new stuff all the time, but this is a very trendy product. So if you want to be on the cusp of what's new in green beauty, this is one of the newer launches, and a lot of people care about that, and I do. I'm big into that. But usually the people who are the early adopters will give something like this a try. More importantly, who should pass? Well, obviously, if you don't want to spend $42 on a lip gloss, I don't blame you, but this would not be in your wheelhouse of consideration for green beauty. People who prefer a more matte lip or even just a more subtle balm, that's me, that's a personal preference. You're not gonna like this as much. You can see it's a little bit shinier on the mouth, so it's definitely a gloss. I don't know why, if you prefer a matte or something more subtle, you would be looking at a gloss, but just putting it out there. And if you're interested in something that really lasts and stays on all day, you don't wanna have to reapply much, then I would consider doing something else. So that's who it's best for, that's who I think should pass. And then my final verdict here, so while it is StyleShaker approved, 100% passes my rule of 3. Would I recommend this to a friend? Okay, I'm a little torn here. The price, personally, personal opinion, has nothing to do with the brand. Love the brand. That said, I think $42 is just very, very high. I also really believe that green, clean beauty, it should be approachable. A lot of people should be able to get something like this for not $42. Still, with a retail background, I know that there's usually a reason, but sometimes you're just paying for marketing. I don't know if that's the case here. That's just a story I'm putting out there, and it's not true, okay? So we don't know if that's true, but the bottom line is 42 bucks for a lip gloss, very, very difficult for me. Honestly, if I tried to recommend it to people, they would laugh at me. My friends would laugh at me, my family members would be like, oh, you're so cute. No, who the hell would pay that much for a lip gloss? That is the reaction I would get. But those are just my people. On the flip side, in terms of glosses, which haven't tested a ton of them, so want to be open and honest with you about that. From the glosses that I have tried, and then previous conventional glosses that I've tried, I really haven't found anything that feels and applies like this. This is something that is just in its own little category. I don't know why, I don't know how. It is a very rare thing to find a lightweight gloss that isn't hyper shiny and super tacky. And I love that about it. That didn't outweigh the price. Would not, I don't really think I would go back for 42 bucks. I just don't think I'm gonna repurchase. So there you have it. I would say some alternatives to look at. Look at Kosas, they're a little bit expensive, but they're like not at this level yet. And another one I found was from 100% Pure. I think I'm gonna actually purchase that. Has anybody tried that yet? Let me know. I want to know because it looked really promising. I also did a little bit of research for the Well People and Lily Lolo glosses. I was on Credo Beauty. Check them out, credobeauty.com. They're great. They're in my starter guide, yada yada yada. But the Lily Lolo and Well People glosses did not pass my rule of 3, and Lily Lolo, I believe, had an ingredient called aroma. Again, I'm going off on a tangent, but like, come on. At least call it fragrance or parfum. Like, they know we're looking for that now. Again, I'm making up this story in my head. This is allegedly, okay? But aroma? Like, no, it's not, no. I would say don't go in that direction if you're worried about being less toxic. 100% Pure is a good one. Oh, hi, Blue, you joined us. Say hi to the people. She just wanted to say hi. She likes to partake in my videos. Sometimes when I don't want her to. Alas, she's adorable, and so she gets away with a lot. I forgot what I was talking about. The cat did it. Blame the cat. Always blame the cat. That is pretty much it for the Fitglow Beauty lip serum, which is supposed to be plumping my lips. Like, can you see them? Now you know. Hopefully this is information that will help empower you towards making the best decision for you. I try to stay as objective as possible. Sometimes, you know, I have an opinion. Thank you so much for watching. To all my subscribers, my StyleShaker Squad. Love y'all. Thank you for being here. Can't wait until we get to hang out again real soon. Until then, bye. Bye.